We are pushed by unseen forces from our experiences, feelings, and thoughts, respectively. Our lives are impacted by two strong forces, attraction and repulsion. They are the force that directs our choices and deeds, which influences life changes, prosperity, and happiness. The motivating factor that draws us to experiences that give us a sense of fulfillment and value is called attraction. Whether it's the joy of being in nature for a while, giving back to the community, or finding fresh inspiration in life while pushing it, is the energy that drives us to move when we are under pressure or fear. It might have to do with worries about the job, personal life, or unforeseen issues. However, if we know how to use this pressure for good, it may become a driving force for personal growth and significant transformation. Even in the thick of things, Tom is just a regular young man, learning the significance and influence of repulsion as well as attraction. Through the difficult and educational path that is life, Tom's story will guide us in that direction. When is the right time to accept attraction to live fulfilled lives? And when is it appropriate to employ momentum as a growth tool? These two forces will support us in striking a balance and making steady progress. Are you ready to begin your journey to exploring the power of attraction and repulsion in your own life? Tom gave a deep, lengthy sigh. Even though it was 9:00 p.m. when Tom settled down on the couch, it seemed like a century had passed. Lengthy gathering, he is worn out from his never-ending workload and the worry he has been carrying around all week. What does this life have to offer? Given that each day is disorderly, he mumbled to himself and took up the phone, idly browsing around social media. His gaze then landed on an old friend's post. It's a photo of her grinning broadly in a nice setting, with the words, "There are times when we have to step outside of our comfort zone to discover life's purpose." Tom just sat there, reading the message again. It seemed as though something had sparked in my heart. Tom was reminded by his old friend of a brighter and more inspiring period in the past, but that had slipped his mind long ago. Behind the pretense of regular life in disarray, Tom started to understand that attraction and repulsion are two very significant elements in our lives. We change as a result of these two factors, and is crucial in deciding one's course in life. Tom decided to do something the following day that he hadn't done in a while. He was up early. Step outside your apartment and into the park that's close by. A sense of peace started to seep into his thoughts as he strolled through the woods while the soft air blew. Tom closed his eyes, listening to the birds chirping and the wind passing past. Lean in and inhale deeply. It seemed as though he had internalized the force of nature. This is the force of attraction, he told himself. Positive forces like attraction help us find contentment, happiness, and purpose in life. Tom started to notice that these were things he'd never really noticed lately. His life loses color and significance when he goes through the daily grind without looking for the inspiration that propels him. Over the week, Tom becomes aware of the various forms of attraction that surround him. Whether it is the joy he experiences from assisting his colleagues, positive energy is evoked in him by learning new things and by spending quality time with his family at night. Tom started writing down these observations in a little notebook that he always has with him, to remind himself to let positive energy and good attraction into my heart every day. But attraction isn't the only thing in life. Tom finds out one day that a company restructuring is imminent. This could lead to the termination of some employees. Tom's enjoyment turned to worry, and all of a sudden he was overcome with anxiety and uncertainty. Tom, however, chose to embrace these anxieties as motivation to grow rather than allowing them to stop him. He began exploring new skills. To get ready for the challenges that lie ahead, register for an online course and begin networking with more colleagues. I probably don't have enough motivation to do any of this, if there isn't a push from the fear of losing the job, Tom reasoned. He started to see how effective push may be in bringing about constructive change in someone's life, if we apply it appropriately. Tom realized the secret to a happy and fulfilling existence is to maintain a healthy balance between attraction and repulsion. He understood these two abilities shouldn't have an excessive amount of control over his life. However, they must coexist peacefully. The attraction provides us with inspiration and enjoyment. Conversely, push is what drives our growth and development. Tom remembers stories of great people who utilize suffering and injustice to drive social change, including Nelson Mandela and Mahatma Gandhi. While on this journey, however, their compassion and love motivate them to act morally. Tom saw that one need not constantly be afraid or angry to have the ability to repel someone. Love, generosity, and thankfulness can also be the source of it. Tom eventually noticed that his life started to feel more balanced. He still has issues and difficulties. However, he is skilled at capitalizing on the attraction and repulsion forces to his advantage. His life is more than a reaction to events. However, it's up to him to decide how to use these abilities to shape life to suit his wishes. Tom's experience might prompt us to consider, how do we apply momentum in our daily lives? How can we transform the pain and terror of today into a constructive force that will advance our lives? What positive energy do we come across in our day-to-day existence? How can we begin generating such uplifting vibes tomorrow? How can our lives strike a balance between attraction and repulsion to achieve sustainable growth and significance in life? Finding happiness and purpose in life may depend on our ability to comprehend and use the forces of attraction and repulsion, whatever the circumstances. And when we start to recognize chances for development in both the prosperous and difficult periods, every stage of life will have greater power and significance for us. Are you ready to transform your life by understanding the powerful forces of attraction and repulsion? Subscribe to the Awakened Way channel now and start your journey to balance, growth, and inner peace. Don't miss out on inspiring content that will guide you toward a more fulfilled life. Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video.